There are more than 460 National Collegiate Athletic Association players. Only a small percent of those students receive full-ride scholarships. The rest receive partial scholarships or nothing at all. Youngstown State University is an NCAA Division I program that offers very few full-ride scholarships. And in Youngstown, with the poverty rate being one of the highest in the country, planning to go to college with no financial backing is unthinkable for most. Yet many athletes from the area decide to go on to private and public universities and risk it all. And with little to no assistance, many students are already struggling to make ends meet. So this lack of funding could lead students on partial or no scholarship into deeper poverty. With the average student loan debt reaching over $30,000 in 2015, the stakes are much higher for someone who already has little or nothing to give. Athletes dedicate more than 40 hours a week to their sport, from workouts to class and practice, leaving them little room for job employment. But athletic director Emily Willett tells me time constraints like these are similar to many college
is a time
students.
where you're stretched, but I don't think it's any different than a general student. I think they have a lot of opportunities that they should, be grateful for and make the most of it.
One student athlete told me about his sacrifice and dedication to make things work for him in order for all of his dreams to come true. Roosevelt Griffin is a tailback and sophomore at Youngstown State University.
It's a lot of hard work that you got to put in, day out, and you got to perform day in, day out.
Griffin grew up in Youngstown with his mother and brother and has a great support system, but things haven't always been easy for the trio.
My mom always keeps 2-3 jobs to support me and support her lifestyle and keep the house together and things like that. So, it's tough, but that's why you have, mom and dad and your brother.
And like all the other student athletes, Griffin has a packed schedule starting as early as 6 a.m. And he says that's the toughest part.
Just waking up, really. Those 5 a.m. and 6 a.m.s. But, it teaches you a lot of discipline.
And the demand for these athletes go beyond the field and the classroom.
You have to be full-time in order to compete. So that's at least 12 hours. And then it's, you could have 20 hours of countable athletic-related activity, but that's included. That doesn't include the fundraising that they might have to do. That doesn't include the student-athlete programs that I require them to go to in our department, on their other areas of development. It doesn't include some of the other pieces that they have to do.
And by now, Griffin has become pretty accustomed to the rigorous schedule.
Football is your job, so it's every day, all day. You go from working out at 6 in the morning to going to class at 8, then you got another class at 10, and then come back here at 12, and you got your special teams meeting, you have your individual meetings, then you go into your team meeting, and then you go to practice, and then you watch film after practice, so it's pretty much an all-day thing.
And while his days are long and jam-packed, he wouldn't have it any other way.
If you love the game, then you'll do whatever it takes,
And although Griffin has a strong support system, the struggle for many other students can be much more real. With more engaging news, I'm Tashika Williams.